Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I installed this unit as well as curled it. I'm just going to get right into the things that I use before we get started. I did use this right here. This is I think this is a 1.5 inch curler, and it's by Red by Kiss. I can't tell you guys how much this was. I always tell you this in my videos because I really don't remember. I hadn't had it for so long, and I think it was a gift as well, so I don't really know how much it was. But yeah, the glue that I used to install this is my Boho Active. I don't know if you guys can see this. And I got it from the beauty supply store, so it was like $32. Everything else I did show you guys in the video, and I will be listing everything else in the description. So if you have any questions, just let me know or read the description, because most of the time it's in the description. But yeah, I hope you guys really do enjoy this video. If you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay guys, first things first, I went ahead and took my Got2b spray, and I just sprayed my hairline just to push back all of the excess hair. And then I went in with my blow dryer just to dry it in place so all of my hair is pushed back, so when I do my ball cap method, I won't be accidentally cutting off any of my hair, because boo, you won't want to do that, okay? We don't got time to be losing no type of hair. Okay, so I'm going to be putting this cap on, and baby, this cap was small as heck. I'm like, girl, did your head grow or something? Because boo, this cap took me a minute to put on, but once you get the cap on your head, you want to go in and cut your little ears out, okay, because you need it to be flat around your ears. And then once I did that, I went in with my Bobbi Brown's bronzer. And I just went over the front half of my cap just so it will look like a bald head. You can use any makeup of your choice as long as it matches your complexion. And it gives you the illusion that you don't got no hair, because, baby, ain't nobody trying to see your braids underneath your wig. The heck? So, yeah, you want to do that. And then once I went ahead and did that, you guys know I always sew down my stocking cap in the back, because when I cut it off, when I cut all the extra cap off, I ain't trying to have no pieces like just lifting in the back. Who got time for that? Not the fuck I. So you want to sew it down, boo-boo. And I went like pretty much from behind my ear all the way around into the other side of my ear. And then once I went ahead and did that, I went in with my Boho Active. I finally restocked up on my Boho Active. I ain't been using this for a minute, but I just pretty much took this and went over my hairline. Sometimes I do the Got2b spray, but this time I decided just to do the Boho Active. And then I just went in with my blow dryer. Once I smoothed the glue in, I used like the back of my eyebrow tweezer, and I just pretty much just smoothed the glue in. And then I went in with my blow dryer, because I didn't have time to be waiting for this to dry. So I just went in with my blow dryer and just dried it up a little bit. And then once I finished doing that, I just went ahead and cut off all of that excess cap, because, baby, this cap was tight, y'all. This cap was tight as heck. So, ooh, it felt like a relief. Soon as I cut the part by my ears, baby, I was in heaven. I'm like, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Because I don't know if my head got bigger or if these caps was like stupid small, but ain't nobody got time for that. So you just want to cut off all of the excess cap. And then, of course, I went in the back and cut the extra cap that was in the back as well. And then once I finished doing that, I went in with my Boho Active again, and I just applied that around my hairline. And I went in with my eyebrow tweezers again, and I just smoothed the glue out because I ran out of popsicle sticks. And look, shoot, do what you gotta do, use what you gotta use to smooth this glue out because you don't want it to be thick and cakey. So once that has dried clear, I went ahead and did 2 more layers. I was thinking about doing 4 layers, but I'm like, I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this wig on. So I just did 2 more layers, and if I decide to keep it on longer, I know how to, touch it up a little bit. But I just went ahead and did 3 layers because I was being lazy, and it was taking too long to dry, and nobody got time for that. So once you went in and did your 3rd layer, you want to apply your lace. So I went ahead and applied it. I always apply my lace from the middle, and then I work on the sides afterwards. So, yeah. Okay, guys, so I'm just making sure this lace is pushed into the glue. And I did see like a little section over here that was a lip in, so I just went in with a little bit of glue on the back of my eyebrow tweezers, and I just went in and applied it, as well as to the side right here by my ears. I just, put a little bit, waited till it dried clear, and then I just went ahead and tacked that puppy right on down. And, yeah, and I just went in with my comb just to, push the lace back into the glue. Because, yeah, nobody got time for your lace to be peeling back, like, you know what I'm saying. And what I'm doing now is I'm just wrapping a piece of the stocking cap that I cut off. And I'm just put a little alcohol on it and just cleaning my forehead off just in case I had any extra glue. Because sometimes, you be putting too much glue and you have extra glue. So you need to get that off your forehead because it will turn black on you, and that's not cute. So now you see that it looks white. Yeah, don't walk around like that. That's not cute. So I went in with my Poppy Brown bronzer, and I'm just blending this lace right into my skin because the other side is about ashy as I don't know what, and that ain't cute. And y'all really be walking around thinking y'all laid and slayed, but y'all not. Blend that lace, baby. Blend that lace, okay? I don't give a damn what color you is. That lace need to match your complexion, so blend it. You gotta use some makeup, concealer, I don't care. Blend it, okay? Blend it, blend it, blend it. But now I'm just going ahead and fixing my part. I did want a semi-deep side part. It was kind of a little difficult to part this because I could not see my part good because it just was not doing it. So before I go ahead and adjust my part and make my part look natural, I'm just going to go ahead and pull out any hair that I'm going to be leaving out for my baby hairs. At first, I was just going to be doing baby hair on one side, but I was like, nah, boo-boo, because your hair might, blow in the wind, and ain't nobody got time for not having baby hair on both sides and making them look, even. So I went ahead and grabbed the hair on the other side as well, and I just pretty much twisted it underneath my chin so, it won't fly back when I'm pressing this baby out. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to pull my hair up into a ponytail, and I went ahead back in with my Bobbi Brown bronzer, and I went behind the hair that's, I'm going to be leaving off my baby hairs because it was still white, and I just like, look, we need it to be blended in, okay? And then I went in the back, I sew my wigs down because I like my wigs to feel like, a sewing install. So I like it to be snug and tied down because, baby, ain't nobody about to be snatching my wig off. Not about to happen. So, so I like my wigs to be tacked down because I don't like my junk to be flopping in the wind in the back. It's just, to me, it's just not cute. So, and then don't be mad at the little hairs in the back, y'all. It's just because these braids is old. But anyways, I'm going in and I'm going to be applying my SEBASTIan hairspray around my hairline. And then I just took my elastic band and I just tied that down. I pretty much left my elastic band on for about 15 minutes while I went ahead and, you know, touched up my part and everything like that. So what you see me doing now is I'm just taking my wax stick and I'm just going over my hairline. And I'm going to be taking my hot comb. Don't mind my daughter. She wanted to say hi to you guys. But I'm just taking my hot comb and I'm just pressing out my hair, baby. Because I feel like this is the best method if you want to get rid of all of your flyaways and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing. And then I kind of just pressed it out where the part is going to be at. And then I went ahead with my comb and just, you know, made the part look a little better. Okay guys, so after about 15 minutes, I went ahead and took my elastic band off. And then, yeah, we're going to touch up this part, like I said, because, baby, it is not hot, okay? So I did want, like, a curved side, deep side part. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to make sure that none of my tracks is showing in the back. And then I went in with my wax stick. And then I also went in with my BOBBI bronzer. And I just went over my part because it was looking real ashy. And like I said, I want everything to look like scalp. So I just went in with my BOBBI bronzer and I just went over my part. Because you do not want no white part. Your scalp is not white. It's like a pinkish brownish color. And then I'm just trimming up my baby hairs and stuff like that and pressing out the rest of the hair that I applied the wax stick to. I'm just pressing that out so it's flat and I can get rid of all of those flyaways. You know, if you got flyaways, you need to slick them babies down because ain't nobody got time for that. So guys, I went ahead and tried this method because the girl that I seen that did this color, this is how she did her baby hairs. So I'm like, let me try it out and see if I even like it. So I took my small little flat irons and I just curled my baby hairs going upward. I don't know who came up with this method, but it is a little weird. But I guess they're supposed to give you the curl and you just pretty much push the curl down, I guess. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just applying my Got To Be mousse and I'm just gonna try to curl these boys over. Well, swoop these boys over like how I would typically do it. When I do my baby hairs, I typically don't curl them, but I said, hey, what the hell, I'm gonna try this out and see if I even like it. And honestly, I didn't dislike it. I really didn't find it no different than how I normally do it. Probably because I've already mastered the way I do it. So, I don't know. I didn't really find it no big of a difference. But to each own. So, yeah, I'm just making sure these baby hairs is the way I want them to be. And once I get them the way I want them to be, I'm just about to go ahead. And I think I went back in and pressed my hair out a little bit more and fixed up my part. But I think I might have did it off camera. But right now I'm just about to cut my hair because right now it's a little too long. And I think I cut about like 6.5 inches off on both sides. And then I also went in and touched up the back a little bit because in the middle it was just like a tad bit longer than what I wanted it to be. So I went ahead and did that as well. Okay guys, so once I went ahead and finished touching up the back,
I'm just pressing out my hair again because, you know, I like my junk to be sleek, okay? I don't want to have no type of flyaways at all whatsoever. So once I finished doing that, I just went in again with my Sebastian hairspray, and I just sprayed my hairline as well as the part area. And I just took 2 black strips, tied them together, and then tied up my baby hairs just so they can be flat a little bit. And I just cut off the extra little pieces of black strips, and then I just went in and sectioned my hair to get ready to curl. But before I do that, I'm gonna take a little bit of heat protectant and just put it all over my hair, just, you know, for heat as well as to give my hair a little bit of shine, because it was looking a little dull, y'all. And y'all know I like my hair to look sleek and, you know, put together. So yeah, and now I'm just gonna move my hair out the way and clip that away, and then get ready to start curling. So I am using my curlers, the 1-inch barrel, and I'm going to curl away from my face. I always tell you this is the best way to curl when you want body and you want like a feather look. You always want to curl away from your face, and you want to make sure you get them curled, them ends curled, okay? They should wrap all the way around. You do not want to leave your ends straight, because when I tell you, it's going to look ugly and it's not going to have body. Also, guys, do not comb your curls out until you're completely done curling your entire head. I promise your curls will last so much longer, and they will have more body if you let them sit. Do not, and I repeat, do not try to comb your curls out until you're completely finished curling your entire head. And like I said, remember, you always want to curl away from your face. So right now, I'm working on the left side of my head, and I'm going to be curling away from my face on this side. And then when I get to the right side of my head, I'm also going to be curling away from my face. And this is what's going to give you that feathered body look, okay? And yeah, I'm just going to show you guys how I did it. I didn't show you guys how I curled every single piece of hair, but I did try to show you guys how I curled the majority of my head, so you guys can get the gist on how I styled it and everything like that. Okay, guys, so I did want to show you guys how I curled my bang area. So as you guys can see, I took the curl upward and I just curled it going back away from my face, because when it falls, it's going to fall with height as well as a lot of body. It's going to be very, very feathery, and that's what I'm looking for. So once I got it curled all the way over and I got them ends tucked, I held it for a little bit and just let the curl heat up. And then once I remove the curler, I just let it sit there for a second before I let the curl go. And you can see how much body it has already, and I haven't even combed the curl out yet. So I just wanted to show you guys how I did the other side. I just showed you guys a few curls on this side. So yeah, you want to make sure you curl away from your face. You see how I'm curling going away from my face on the other side. You always want to curl away from your face no matter what side you're working on. I promise you, this is what's going to give you a lot of body. My curls always have a lot of body because, for one, I always curl away from my face, and for two, I don't comb the curl out. Now, with this curl, I kind of messed up because I let the ends go before I curled all the way over, and that made my ends straight. You do not want that, okay? You want your ends to be completely curled over. So as you guys can see, when I did it again, I made sure that I held my ends all the way. And as you guys can see, it's not as curled over as I wanted, but it's curled enough to when I comb these curls out, it's going to have body. As long as your curls is not at the ends is not straight, then you're good. A lot of times when you cut your hair and you have that blunt end, it's so easy to have that face hook where you see people when they have it straight at the ends. I think that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen, and I hate it, and I just feel like it's not going to give you as much body when you keep them straight. Okay, so as you guys can see, you see my ends, they are completely curled. This is what you want if you want your hair to have a ton of body. I do not like fish hooks at all. So yeah, I'm just going to finish showing you guys how I do this. Like I said, I didn't show you guys how I curl this entire section over here because it kind of gets, you know, repetitive, me saying the same thing over and over again. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys watch. Yeah, and I hope it helps. Yeah, I'm just working on these last two sections, and I'm just going to let you guys watch how I do this. Okay, guys, so once I finished curling, I went ahead and removed the black strips, and instead of combing the curls out, I just pretty much raked them out with my fingers. And this is pretty much the end result. If you guys didn't see how I got this color, definitely go check out my last video on part 1 of how I turned my lavender wig into this beautiful pink root with black ends. Yeah, so I hope this video was super helpful. I hope you guys learned something from this video. Definitely on how to curl. People really love my curls, and yeah, this is how I pretty much get them done. So yeah, I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe.